Hey, Nancy and Rick. My name is Dallin Broomfield, and I'm the owner here at Iron Chest Pest Control Marketing. This video here is the custom website screencast that you requested today through your email. So, in this video, I'm going to go over your website and I'm going to leave you with a few tips and tricks that can help you improve your online presence and overall just generate more traffic, leads, and sales through your website. If you could, please give me some feedback on what you thought about this video. But without further ado, the three things that we're going to talk about today is content, citations, and backlinks. So content is king for pest control marketing, and there's a few reasons why. One, it's going to let Google know that you're the expert in your field. And then two, it's going to allow you to get in all of the high quality and relevant keywords that these Google users are actually searching for. So I'm going to look at these keywords pretty quick here. So one, here's your Waynesboro, PA, right? So pest control, Waynesboro, PA. This keyword gets searched 40 times every month, has a keyword difficulty of 2. And then, of course, we've got Hagerstown. So pest control, Hagerstown, MD. This keyword gets searched 150 times every month and has a keyword difficulty of 1. So if I wanted to get found for a keyword like this, what I would do is I'd come over here to my website and I would make sure that I'm using this exact match keyword inside my content. So right now you guys don't have it in there at all. I do see you've got some of your header tags like this, pest control services in. You are saying exterminator in Hagerstown, stuff like that, pest control and exterminator. These are good, but we like to use the exact match keywords because it helps manipulate the algorithm and tell that algorithm that you're doing those services. So I would put that keyword up here in my header 1 tag. I'd put it down here in my content a few times, and then I would even save my images as the keyword. So of course the Google algorithm cannot see these images, but they can see what's behind them. And so by doing these things, again, it's just a way to manipulate the algorithm and let that algorithm know that you're doing the services that these Google users are searching for. So another big uh-oh that I found with your website is having 4 H1 tags. So the algorithm only likes to have one H1 tag, and this is typically where you're going to put in your main keyword like pest control and Hagerstown MD, right? So the four things that this algorithm is going to do is it's going to read your URL first, then it's going to read that title, then it's going to read the description, then it's going to read that H1 tag. And so in every single one of those areas, you want to be manipulating the algorithm to tell it, yes, we do pest control services in this area. So that is my number one tip for you guys, is to make sure that you're using those exact match keywords to manipulate the algorithm. Now, I noticed that you guys service in several different areas, but you don't have service location pages. So every single one of these locations needs to have its own page. So if I wanted to create one for Waynesboro, what I would do, just like this right here, I would have a Waynesboro backslash in my name. And then once you hit that page, that's where you can get all your Waynesboro keywords in, exterminator and pest control Waynesboro, and then that's where you can start manipulating the algorithm for that area as well. So next up, I'm going to come over here to the Google algorithm and I'm going to search for pest control in Hagerstown MD. So the first thing that you're always going to see pop up right here and where Terminex is your paid ads through Google. This top one's the local service ads. This is a pay-per-click ad, and both are very effective to get into. I do highly recommend running them, especially this time of year. But for the sake of the video, we're going to stay on the local organic side of things. So this section right here is your local map pack. And in my opinion, this is the best place to be in because of the reviews. People trust reviews like their grandma. And so it's good to get a consistent review pattern and be responding to these reviews. Google loves to see that you're interacting with your customers. Another good way to interact with your customers is making weekly Google posts and posting about your products and services. But most importantly, and this is my tip number 2, is to create citations to your Google business profile. So citations are simply online directories. Anywhere where your business name, address, or phone number is listed is going to create that citation for you. And the more of them you have, the more authority and rank that you're going to have in the local maps. And then finally, this next one down, this is your organic traffic. This is where your website would go. And when we're talking about Google, Google is just a big popularity contest. And so the more relevant backlinks that you have linking back to your website are basically just these other websites that are raising their hand and saying, yes, this guy is trusted, authoritative, and deserves to be up at the top of Google. So we're going to go back over to this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It is just a tool. It's not 100% correct all the time. And I did find it interesting that you guys do have a couple searches in the AI overview. You are getting found a couple times in ChatGPT. You got a domain rating of zero point 0.2, a UR rating of 4.5. You've got roughly about 559 backlinks going to your website. You're getting found for 9 keywords, and you've got 15 people traveling to your website. So looking at some of these keywords, couple for your brand name, AS Pest Control, ANS Pest Control, ANS Pest Control. So that's where you're getting most of your traffic in. Okay, Exterminator, Hagerstown, MD. There's a good one there. Says you're sitting on position 9 for that keyword. So you've got 2 people traveling in on that one. And then it kind of falls off, right? Some in here that don't have any search volume or anything. So lastly, I wanted to look at your competitors. This is Fox Pest. I know they're a big company, but don't worry about that. I just want to show you the kind of traffic they're getting just by sitting in those top positions. So right here, we're just looking at their Hagerstown page. If you go in here, there are two keywords, Pest Control Hagerstown MD. They're sitting on position 2 for this. So they've got 32 people traveling in for that keyword, Exterminator Hagerstown, sitting on position 5. So another 5 there. So 37 people traveling into their website every month just looking for pest control services in Hagerstown, MD. And I know that'd be a pretty big game changer for you guys. So again, the 3 things is content. You want to make sure you're using those exact match keywords. Make sure you're only using one H1 tag. Save your images as those keywords to help manipulate that algorithm. 2 is a consistent review pattern using an automated tool that automatically sends out review requests. Also citations to the profile. And then lastly is more backlinks to the website to help build that domain authority. I hope you found valuable information into this video, and I look forward to getting some feedback from you on what you thought. Thank you. Take care.